Hi, great to see you. I'm Jody, and I will be looking after both of you for the first month you're working here at the Amersham Theatre. I will tell you something about the theatre now, and then take you to meet two of the other staff. It's an old building, and it's been modernized several times. In fact, as you can see, we are carrying out a major refurbishment at the moment. The interior has been just repainted, and we're about to start on the exterior of the building. There will be a big job. The works run over budget, so we've had a postpone installing an elevator. I hope you're happy running up and downstairs. When the theater was built, people were generally slimmer and shorter than now, and the seats were very close together. We've replaced them with larger seats, with more legroom. This means fewer seats in total, but we've taken the opportunity to install seats that can easily be moved to create different acting spaces. We've also turned a few storerooms over to other purposes, like using them for meeting. We try hard to involve members of the public in the theater. One way is organizing backstage tours, so people can be shown around the building and learn how the theater operates. These are proving very popular. What we are finding is that people want to have lunch or a cup of coffee while they are here. So we are looking into a possibility of opening a cafe in due course. We have a bookshop which specializes in books about grammar, and that attracts plenty of customers. Then there are two large rooms that will be decorated next month, and they will be available for hire. For conferences and private functions, such as parties, we are also considering hiring out costumes to amateur drama clubs. Now I want to tell you about our workshops. We recently started a program of workshops that anyone can join. Eventually, we intend to run courses in acting, but we are acting until we've got the right people in place as trainers. That's proving more difficult than we'd expected. There's a big demand to learn about the technique side of putting on a production. And our lining workshop has already started with great success. We are going to start one on sound next month. A number of people have inquired about workshops on makeup, and that's something we are considering for the future. A surprise success in the workshop on making puppets. We happen to have someone working here who does it as a hobby, and she offered to run a workshop. It was so popular. We are now running them every month. Now, a word about the layout of the building. The auditorium, stage, and dressing room for the actors are all below ground level. Here on the ground floor, we have most of the rooms that the public doesn't see. The major of internal, so they have windows in the roof to light them. Standing here in the foyer, you are probably wondering why the box office isn't here, where the public would expect it to find it. Well, you might have noticed it on your way in, although it's part of this building. It's next door, with the separate entrance from the road. For the theater, manager's office. You go across the foyer and through the double doors, turn right, and it's the room at the end of the corridor, with the door on the left. The lining box is where the lining box is where the computerized stage lining is operated, and is at the back of the building. When you're through the double doors, turn left and turn right at the water cooler, and right again at the end is the second room along that corridor. The lining box has a window into the auditorium, which of course is below us. The artistic director's office is through the double doors, turn right, and is the first room you'll come to on the right-hand side. And finally, for the moment, the room where I will take you next, the relaxation room. So if you'd like to come with me,